حدثنا محمد بن عبيد الله قال حدثنا عبد العزيز بن أبي حازم عن أبيه عن أبي حازم عن سهل بن سعد رضي الله عنه قال:
عبس وتولى أن جاءه الأعمى وما يدريك لعله يزكى أو يذكر فتنفعه الذكر.
Small price to pay. Yeah, small price to pay, you know? You can do that to Just let these words, inshallah ta'ala, be a means of reflection for all of us, a means of pondering. And we ask Allah by His beautiful names and attributes to forgive us of our sins and have mercy upon our souls and to make us from His awliya. And know for sure the journey of seeking knowledge, the path of seeking knowledge is a spiritual journey. It's spiritual. Don't get caught up in the technicalities and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Don't ever forget your soul. As Hassan al-Basri, rahimahullah ta'ala, said, Ibn Adam, إِنَّكَ تَغْدُو وَتَرُوحُ فِي طَلَبِ الْأَرْبَاحِ فَلْيَكُنْ هَمُّكَ نَفْسَكَ فَإِنَّكَ لَنْ تَرْبَحَ مِثْلَهَا أَبَدًا. He says, O son of Adam, you wake up in the morning, you go to the evening, afternoon, seeking money, طَلَبِ الْأَرْبَاحِ, seeking profit. Let your main goal be your own nafs. Because you'll never gain or lose a thing like your soul. So seeking knowledge is spiritual. The technicalities lead to the spirituality. The spirituality supports the technicalities. But don't ever lose focus of that. Alright? And get caught up in the names and the dresses and this and that and this place and this university. Don't ever forget that, guys. Is that seeking ilm is a means of becoming from the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask Allah to bless us. So jazakumullah khairan. If anybody would like to add anything, they can feel free to do so. If you brothers may have any questions, I don't mind taking them before we have to stop for the evening meal. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And I appreciate everybody coming out, spending their time, their money, their sacrifices to be here. I'm very happy to be here. Allah knows it wasn't a piece of cake coming here, right? I mean, Mahmoud, that's a fact. I'm not trying to, it's a fact, Come from a very far distance, but inshallah ta'ala, it's more than a worthy cause. To see you brothers smile, see you brothers' faces, is something that pleases me greatly, and it's very humbling for me. Jazakumullahu khairan. Fadl akhi. Wa iyyakum. It's serious.
You know how people rejoice.
So how you liking it, Sheikh?
Alhamdulillah, it's good. It's different. It's different. Different vibe. Different vibe.
We at the castle,
Right?
So fireplace was on.
What's the fifth one at?
How was the travels? I mean,
Alhamdulillah, it was good. It was good.
I had to deal with this guy, man, on the airplane for 7 hours. Allah almost on.
As you should.
the struggle within.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
You know what it is. He say what he wants. You know.
Shit, right? Huh?
The King's Lair.
Portable joint.
Yeah.
When he in the field, the portable
That's
joint,
right.
right?
That's right.
Shall we? Gentlemen? Everybody ready? Well, work my wrist, you hear me? You need some light, some shine?
So that's right.
Oh my God. You just stop it, right?
Is everyone here?
Be careful, here's a bit slippery, yes? Just be careful. Be very careful, yeah?
Yeah. Now I'm just trying to explore the food. I can't remember you from last time. Oh yeah?
He lost a lot of weight, mashallah.
MashaAllah. Don't think like that. You don't like that at all.
He's that superpower,
What's this now?
I probably shouldn't say. He lost a lot of weight. I said, look, you don't like that. He got upset with me. He warned me. Told me don't go too far.
Your bodyguard. How does that work, right? He's agile now.
That's what I told him. That's, I'm hoping he accepts that.
Yeah, it should have 8 and 8.
That's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's 10
You stop so much.
You can keep your head outside. You can sit inside. There is another room that's there. You can sit in there as well. So there's plenty of space in here. So
We're going to bring your food anyway.
please use takeaway cups because there is a lot of you. I can't bring the cups, so please use takeaway cups whenever you can. But if you need the glass, but clean it afterwards.
Can everyone take a seat? We'll bring your food to you, inshallah. Yeah?
Be on creating those
MashaAllah.
independent thinkers. You know what I'm saying?
Alhamdulillah, even right now, we have our Sheikh Deen, one of our brothers that came. The first time he came to the Durus, brother, subhanAllah, he didn't know much, but now, MashaAllah, he's teaching the Durus out there now.
Nice.
Allahu Barak.
Where? In San
In
Diego?
San Diego,
Or?
yeah, he went to Azhar.
Nice.
But he found
With the masters.
Yeah,
Okay.
MashaAllah. He found good, solid ulama in Egypt that he studied with and then came back with a couple other brothers that are from Medina that are back. So now I'm having them teach.
Nice.
Want them to step up to the plate.
That's right. Because all the batters are going to be needed.
Yeah, and that's the key.
How about those Phillies, huh?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, man. How about
The Red October, huh? The
San
Padres or
San Diego's were kicking for a while though, man.
the fanatic, right?
For sure.
Subhanallah.
Philly won or what? I don't watch baseball.
They in the World Series.
The Padres were with them, right? Or did they didn't get in?
No, I think they got
They're out?
gently
Gently?
removed. I think so, Jake. I'm not following either. I'm just, newspaper and people contact.
Because I was watching, just before I left San Diego, everybody was going crazy because I think they beat the Dodgers first and then they beat Philly on like a couple, I think.
Living in New York City, it's like, you're always being attacked.
Yeah.
So you got to take 6 each. You know what I mean? Because they
You
always
gotta
talking
rep that
trash.
Philly, mashallah.
So when the Eagles beat the Giants, so it's call it, right? You got to rub it in. Some brothers talk trash, Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
We try to stay busy though.
MashaAllah, yeah. I'm planning a trip to New York, inshallah.
You're always welcome, Sheikh.
Yeah.
Come check us out.
Barakallah.
We'll take you around, show you,
Inshallah, man.
some good spots.
New York's the spot, man. I haven't been to New York in a minute, man.
I was in high school when I heard about Medina University. I could go; it was free. That was my life. That's all I thought about. Nothing else mattered. I didn't care about anything but going to Medina.
So you stayed over your visa.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's a true story. I mean, it's like, hey, you have
to drag me out of this
Yeah, that's right. One thing you learn from history, sometimes you just gotta grab. Hold the kitaba. So, you see what I'm saying to you? Yeah, khudu bi ahsaniha, right? So it's interesting. That was my dream, man, and just getting there, being in the land of that knowledge, that sacred knowledge, the Prophet's Masjid, the university, all those brothers from different countries, different ethnicities, different nationalities, inshallah for one purpose. It's just like an electrifying feeling, man. And then when you realize that you're fulfilling what you dreamed about, It's deep.
Mufti, when you generally especially in this country, when you first start seeking knowledge, over the years you kind of
you wane,
but very, very quickly. Did you experience the same thing in Medina, or was it like?
No, I mean everything wanes, but I mean me personally, and I'm not praising myself. I never ever felt tired or exhausted or willing to quit or give up seeking knowledge. Never, no matter what problem. This one, wife, this child, fulan, brother, money. I could never understand a lot of the brothers that for one reason or another, they just left. Now, I come from Philadelphia. I remember when I got there in 2002, before I was even in the university, when I was just, freelancing, right? At that time, I think it was about maybe like 13 or 15 brothers from my city. We talking 2002. That's a lot of people from one city. Not East Coast, Tri-State, Philadelphia and the surrounding areas. About 15 brothers. So all those older brothers I used to look up to, mashallah, mashallah. And then this one left, oh, my kids, such and such, my wife, such and such, my ex-wife, such and such, money, such and such. This one is a deviant, such and such. I couldn't understand it. And then, as Allah allowed me to stay there for some years, and plant my feet more solid, in a more solid manner, you hear about the stories. The reason why he left Medina, that person not even with him anymore. The reason why he went there, the opportunity is gone. It's like you khasir dunya wal akhirah. You get what I'm trying to say? So one of the things I learned from Medina is that you have to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice for that knowledge. This beautiful, gorgeous woman doesn't come to anybody. She doesn't give herself until someone who's willing and deserving of her. And then at that time, she only gives you what? A piece of her love and her beauty. You know what I'm saying? To the one who deserves it. And from the way of you deserving it, is you willing, what are you willing to pay? Health issues, money, problems back home, this, that, border patrol, you know what I'm saying? All types of real life stuff. Yeah, you see what I'm saying too? So me, I was just living a dream. So I felt that everything was cheap and inexpensive in light of that. That's how I felt. And obviously that's a gift from Allah. I had nothing to do with it. That's Allah's grace. You know what I'm saying?
You made a statement, sorry, in one of your videos when a brother was asking you advice on his wedding day or was getting married or something like this.
That's right.
You advised him, have you told your wife that you're already married?
That's right, that's right.
And I think that statement was profound.
Yeah.
I found it amazing because the student didn't get it at the starting point and you had to explain. But you're right, all of the sacrifices were just for the knowledge. Everything else comes after.
Since I made that statement, that I haven't seen that brother. Allah musta'an. Yeah.
And I think that statement is just a short statement, but it's very powerful.
You have your responsibilities, but as long as this is my lifestyle.
You gotta understand. Yeah.
You're coming aboard, ahlan wa sahlan. It's a seat for you, but this is the seat. Not a whole first class. This is the seat that you got. If you're willing, ahlan, and if not, as-salam.
Maybe it was the same brother who asked the question, the wife's gone fat now. What advice?
I remember that.
We're excited.